You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way.
We must keep moving. We must keep going.
Never try to be better than someone else. Always learn from others. And never cease trying to be the best you could be. That's under your control.
And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
What if you do betray your gift?
And you betray yourself. That's a sad thing.
Everybody that you fight is not your enemy, and everybody that helps you is not your friend. And that's what life taught me.
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
And if you get too engrossed and involved and concerned in regard to things over which you have no control, it will adversely affect the things over which you have control.
No one will ever know the violence it took to become this gentle.
A friend is someone you can tell bad news to. You can tell bad news to them, and they won't tell you some worse thing that happened to them. They'll just listen, and maybe they'll suffer along with you.
Just having to go through what you went through.
God is great.
Is it that simple?
God is great. Don't get no simpler than that, bro.
I know what life's like on the other side of having no hope and nothing, but I also know now what it's about being in a good place.
A friend is also someone you can tell good news to, and the friend will say, wow, good for you. I hope 10 more things like that happen. And they're not envious, and they're not jealous, and they're not what.
You know when you say to yourself, right, you know what you've got to do, right? We all know what we've got to do. We say to ourselves, I should do it this way, or I should do this. And when you don't do that, and then you carry on, you feel, you know, like I always say, doubt is removed by action. So if you're not working, then that's where the doubt seeps in. So.
Well, my favorite verse, you know, I went through a lot of stuff in college, and it kind of stuck with me. John 13:7. You may not know now, but later you'll understand. Hopefully people understand.
If you wake up in the morning, you start having negative thoughts. Man, this ain't my day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm tripping. I just don't feel myself. If you feel yourself doing that, stop. Just stop for a second.
Who's really happy for you? Who's really happy for your success?
Genuinely happy.
Like who's really there and they're like, dude, it's so dope to see you do what you did. Like who's really looking at you guys in this space like, God damn, man. The motherfuckers started here, now they here. Yo, it's dope to see from the outside and watch you guys. Like where are you getting that energy from and where is it genuine? I think that's the separation.
There are people who come in your life sometimes to be there for a season. They weren't meant to be there always. Sometimes we find ourselves hooked up with people that we think are there for a lifetime, but they were only supposed to be there for a season. There are people who come in your life like boosters for a rocket. If you ever watch a rocket go into space, the boosters fall off when it reaches a certain altitude.
And start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want. Everything you already have, because what you have is substantial. But the fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing.
I was happy to die at 27. I was happy to finish, that was it. Nothing or nobody could bring me back. Not my wife and kids, didn't care about nothing. Every day I woke up, I just wanted to die. When you're so down and every day you wake up, even if it's sunshine and it's grey and you're negative all the time, and you're infectious, you infect people who are around you, make them negative and down.
Were you depressed?
You're fucking right.
Yeah.
That's a cry for help when you see somebody going to the gym 3-4 times a day.
Right.
Something not right with him, because something wasn't right with me. And as men, we'll go to the gym and just kill ourselves and hurt ourselves in the gym to keep from hurting somebody else. There's a lot of men that suffer in silence. They come up to me, they hug me in the gym, they cry right there when they see me. We suffer in silence to get the things that we think we want.
Some people are not equipped to handle the altitudes that you're going to. So don't be afraid when they fall off. They're not bad people. They just couldn't go where you're going.
You forgive a person, but you hang on to the anger, the pain, and the hurt, and you say you forgave the person, then you don't understand what forgiveness really is.
The foolish man seeks happiness in the distance. The wise grows it under their feet. I think that's the power of gratitude.
Just try never to go back
full stop, with anything. It's never the same. There's always a reason that you've moved on from whatever it is.
Love is worth fighting for, you know, and cherish the time that you have with the people that you really care about, because tomorrow isn't promised.
The only thing we truly own in this life is moments in time. Now, this is a moment in time for me that will never be erased. And no matter what happens, this is always going to be my time. This will be my moment in time because I lived here and I was a part of this. You know, everything else, this bag, this watch, these clothes, they will all go. What does it really matter?
The reason most people fail is because they give up what they want most for what they want now.